that all wrong, but you know, whatever the situation is. Happy holidays, y'all. Welcome to the morning chat with According to AKARA, and I am AKARA. As you all noticed this morning, I am standing before you showing off my first holiday sweater. Because at my day job, my Monday through Friday, my wonderful employers, I'm not going to give them a shout out on here because I don't know if they want to be associated with me. I'm just saying, you gotta be careful these days. But this is my holiday sweater I'm actually prepared for this year. And this is a Chewbacca holiday sweater. It's Tuesday. Yeah. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Yeah. Now, I don't think this is a tacky holiday sweater, but it's Tuesday. Yeah. Come on. It's Tuesday. Get that blood pumping early in the morning. Do a little two-step for a Tuesday. A two-step for a Tuesday. Let me sit my butt down. My knees is like, girl, what you doing? What you doing? I am a whole character. Okay? I am a whole character. You hear me? And not only do I know it, but my family know it. And my friends know it. I'm a whole character. Now, to be honest with you, I never really noticed that. When I picked this out, I was like, oh, that's cute. It's not tacky, but it is a holiday sweater. One of the franchises that movie franchises that I absolutely grew up on and loved was Star Wars. I am a Star Wars over Star Trek any day. Not hating on Star Trek because they had Next Generation with Captain Picard. Look, first of all, I love that man. The guy who plays Captain Picard, and then he went on to play Professor X in the X-Men movies. Honey, I love that man, okay? I mean, like, I am actually attracted to Captain Picard and Professor X, okay? So, yeah, this is kind of cool. Oh, it's Monday. Oh, okay, it's not Monday. It's definitely Tuesday. And closer to Christmas. Yay. If you celebrate Christmas, if you celebrate Hanukkah, I hope you all had a wonderful Hanukkah week. I don't know if it's still going on. And of course, Kwanzaa, that starts on the 26th. Yes, holla, holla, holla. I don't know, I was about to say hallelujah because I am a church girl. So, let's talk about lip. Now, we're going to have to redo a lip color. And I know. I mean, I'm thinking maybe redo yesterday's brown lip, which would go perfectly with this. But I might want to do a red. And I don't know if I'm feeling... Okay, so I don't... What color red is this? This is a Kiss Red. This is an old lipstick that I've had for a minute. Let's see. Should I do a black? The Black Matte, the Sahara RK lips. Let's see. We also have this, what was this? Elderberry, which is one I absolutely love. And if I'm not careful, I'll wear that every day, all day. You know, knocking all these other colors off the lip. But I kind of want to go with a color that goes with what I have on. I have this espresso, which is the other chocolate brown lip. Then this is another black lip. Purple isn't going to do. We know purple, blue, pink ain't going on my lips today. Okay? But either a brown or a red. Now this is a older, this is a red too. It's not as bright. And I'm trying to see what the name of the color is. And this is an old red lip. You see here? What y'all think? Should I go with the brown since I have on the Chewbacca sweater, Christmas sweater? Should I go with, oh, and then of course my Gadajia, could be Gadija. I think that's what I end up calling it, Gadija chocolate lipstick that I wore yesterday. Now, as it stands, I really like the Velveteen lipsticks. And of course, the old school Wet n Wild. It's definitely old school. Let's see. I got napkins here. I think I went with the unnameable red. I think because I want my lips to stand out today. You know, I don't feel like blending. I blended in with my clothes yesterday. I think I'm going to go with this Wet n Wild red lip. That's going to be the lip this morning. It's not dry as the Sahara Desert, as the RK map. And, you know, it stands out. I want my lips to stand out today. If I could only see what that color is, name. You know what, if you all hold on for a second, I'm going to get my magnifying glass. Yes, I have a magnifying glass. It ain't, you know, some things are just too small for your auntie's eyeballs nowadays. Okay? Hold on. Listen to some music while I go and get it. Okay. All right, now for the magnifying glass. Now I've turned off a light, right? Dark wine. Is this an old one? This is not an old one. We had dark wine earlier, a couple of weeks ago. During a couple of months ago. Dark wine. Yeah. What you think? This is dark wine, Wet n Wild. That is so old school. I remember as a kid, you know, you could go back then to the pharmacy. We didn't have Dollar Trees back in the early 80s that I knew of. Not here, not in where I grew up in the DMV in Fort Washington, Maryland. We didn't have Dollar Trees yet. or at least they hadn't made it to the DMV. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna keep my bag right here because I always go for a lip a day. If y'all can't tell, I finally washed my hair and retwisted it. It'll be a different style tomorrow because I'm gonna come back and I'm going to make the big twist in my hair so that it'll be curly. Or maybe I'll keep it straight. What y'all think? Maybe straight till after Christmas, my birthday. I'll curl it up or do something with it. So today I am sipping on my two favorite blends, Yogi Tea, the mango ginger. Can you see it? There you go. And the Puka elderberry and echinacea. Okay, I really like that blend. It is very much herbal and I really enjoy that blend of teas. So let's get into it. Let me say hello to my Bigo Livers that's always here to greet me in the morning. So I'm gonna get up so y'all won't see the sweater again. Okay, hold on. So, see what I probably need is a fourth device so that I can just not get up. You know what I'm saying? And just go ahead and just cut it off. You know, and I can see it closer. So how you all doing? How are you doing? Let's see who chimed in this morning. Alec. Hey baby. Hey baby. Hey baby. Daddy. Oh daddy. Hi daddy. Are you my daddy for real? Dad? No, see, I believe my dad would be on here. So he says, hey, when do you usually start broadcasting? I try to start between 6:30 and 7, but on late days, it will be after 7, but it's definitely in the morning. Some rarely in the afternoon. That has to be like, I barely made it out the bed this morning. But that's not going to be my story. I try 6:30 to 7, though. All right. Let's see anyone else. Anna Marie, hey girl, you always show up. You becoming a regular here. Thank you. I stand with Elijah. Okay. Great. I have a friend that I don't know, but I learned a lot this weekend about Elijah. Hi, what is that? Lori B sent a red heart. Thank you. Woo, says Simone Ward. Woo. Back at you, girl. And ID, bunch of numbers just joined. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Bigo Live, for showing up live every morning, Monday through Friday, between 6:30 and 7. And thank you for understanding when I don't make it at 7. Today, this morning as well, I woke up not as refreshed as I was yesterday, but I did actually get up at 5. And started doing stuff that I sabotaged my me coming on exactly at 6:30 this morning. And when I say self-sabotaging things, I'm talking about like stuff that I could have done last night, but I didn't. Like wash the dishes before I went to sleep. Well, I didn't have a bunch of dishes. I mean, I did wash some dishes, but then there was some after I washed those dishes last night that I need to clean up. You know what I'm saying? All around the house, watch a little news, spend a little time in prayer, pick out what I had to do, look pull up my home system. I have a home computing system for my job so that I can work from home whenever, and pull that up to pull the email that was sent out last week with we have a holiday fun week, and today is, as you say, this is a tacky Christmas sweater or Christmas. I just don't think this is tacky. This is a fly-ass Chewbacca sweater. Come on now. Hello. So, and I'm more so not just because it's fly, because it's Chewbacca, and I do like Chewbacca. I wish I spoke Chewbacca. That was close. That's as close as I'm gonna get to Chewbacca. Not because it's just a fly Chewbacca sweater, but I'm just more happy that this time I was ready for the Christmas sweater day. You know what I'm saying? And I have pajamas, because we have a day that we wear pajamas. Very Christmassy. Trust me. And I will be wearing it here on, I think the pajama day is Friday. Hey, okay, so I will be wearing it on Friday. Okay, and that's really it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this music off today. As we sip our tea. I don't know if y'all noticed that I am a little different. And you know what? I realized that I really do pay a lot of attention to Bigo Live. I don't know, maybe because there's people there, but whatever. IG, I'd be looking at you too. But I switched where the cameras were this time. I don't know. Just did. I wonder if that makes any difference on how and which camera I'm looking at or which phone I'm looking at. So let's go on to just some news. I don't know if I'm going to continue doing this, but right now I just feel like I should be giving you some news that you can use. Now, mind you, I'm not going to go in depth. I'm just going to tell you briefly. I'm more like a headline. I'm going to tell you the headline, and then you're going to research it yourself. You're going to go to CNN. You're going to go to World News. You're going to go and get the details of it. And I might give a brief opinion because this is what? The morning chat. On what? According to AKARA. And I'm AKARA. So I'm going to give you what I feel about it. So just searching along my YouTube news information. And there was a debate, I believe, yesterday morning between the New York City Mayor, Bill de Blasio, versus Arkansas Mayor, Asa Hutchinson. And the topic was vaccine mandates. I didn't say the V word. Okay, I said vaccine. Anyway, it was a very interesting debate. They both have valid points, but I'm going to tell you my opinion. I feel that the New York City mayor is operating in fear. I didn't say who was for what. New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio was arguing for mandating the vaccine, okay, across the board, not just government, not the New York City employees and government employees. They're talking about across the board, making it mandated to get the jab, you know what I'm saying? And mandating private businesses to mandate it. Okay. And the Arkansas mayor argued against mandating, especially the private sector. He was more for educating on what the vaccine will do. You know, he was more so in giving the people the power by giving them a choice, and two, by educating them, surely they will make the right choice. I feel like and the reason why I say that Bill de Blasio is operating out of fear, okay, is because he said, I fear. He said it. He's operating out of fear, and he believes if you make someone do something, that they will do it. And I mean, the numbers show it initially, okay? And people were not choosing the jab because they really wanted it. They chose to keep their jobs. You know what I'm saying? They have children to feed. They have rent to pay. They have mortgage to pay. You know, hunger. I mean, and most people, especially nowadays, is not going to stand on a cause anymore. We don't stand for a cause anymore. I just realized that I don't have the mic plugged up for either of you, Bigo Live or I. Well, no, Bigo Live has the mic. But does IG? No, I'm holding the cord for the mic. So y'all are getting a real, the sound is probably very spacey, and you can't hear. I mean, you can hear me just like you heard me before I had a mic. But I'm sitting up and holding your mic cord so that you would hear me clearly. Hold on for a moment, because I'm going to plug you in. I didn't get all this. I didn't put money into getting a mic for y'all to be hearing all this space in my apartment. Even though I don't have a huge apartment, but anyway, hold on. You probably hear me a little bit more clearly, IG. Okay, so going on to just how I feel. I feel I'm more on the side of the mayor of education, but his numbers aren't as high. So at this time, yeah, if you ask someone to choose between having a job and paying their bills and feeding their families, you know what I'm saying, and not living in poverty in New York City of all places, yeah, they chose their jobs, not the jab. Going on to world news, while we're debating over should be mandated or not, over in Europe, they are protesting the mandate. They believe that they should have a choice. The people are fighting for their right to choose. Okay, because they have mandated it. Okay, and it's funny that de Blasio said that they're going backwards. They're going backwards because they are mandating and people are fighting against it. They just want the choice. Okay? And I believe that people will make the best choice if you give it to them. But if you make them do it, people will resist just for resistance sakes. Not even because they believe that something is wrong with it, but the fact that when you force someone to do something, I'm just saying, people will resist just because you are making them do it. You know, I'm just saying, look at Europe. So while we sitting over debating should we or should we not, well, let's see the effects of mandates. The effects of mandates in Europe is protest. And don't get it twisted. We will do that. We've seen what people will do in January if they feel, especially my lighter hued people that are used to not or that are not used to being told what to do, you know who you are, and I love you. I didn't call you by your name, but you know who you are, and you know who I'm talking about, and you know who stormed the Capitol on January 6th of this year. I know we have a short memory, but just 11 months ago, there was a storm of the Capitol, and what those people were, though most of their beautiful skin colors were of a way lighter hue. They were not just that. They were people who was not going for you telling us what to do. They're not gonna. No, you won't see us out there. Okay, you ain't gonna see us doing that. You're not gonna see the darker hued people, beautiful people, okay, out there doing that. Because we're used to being told, I hate to say it, that's the way I feel. This is according to AKARA, right? Okay. So, we ain't gonna be doing that. We're used to being told what to do. And being restrained and can't do stuff. Okay? They're not. Mandated if you want to. And I think that is horrible for businesses will move out of your city. They already moved out because of all the regulations and stuff, which is good and not so good. Going on to local news. Now listen to me carefully, and I want to say this very, very clearly, so I'm glad I hooked up the mic. Okay? There's a young 5-year-old girl, Kamari Holland, that is missing in Columbus, Georgia. Okay? If you are in the Georgia metropolitan area or neighboring states even, okay, if you're listening to me, there is a young girl, a 5-year-old girl, Kamari Holland, that is missing in Columbus. She was last seen wearing a pink and white shirt, maroon pants with flowers and hearts on it. Look her up and look out for the young girl. Her parents would like her back. Okay, next local news. Well, we got the date in which the murderers of Ahmaud Arbery will be sentenced. And that date will be January 7th, 2022. Okay. Gregory and Travis Mcmichaels, the father and son duo, and William Bryan, who was convicted of murder. That's why I can call them murderers, because they were actually convicted. I did go live for the convictions at the findings of their trial, and they were convicted on November 24th, 2021 of murder. They are murderers. They didn't kill, they murdered. They took a life unnecessarily. Okay? We're not going into race or color. We already know that. I'm not those channels. Okay? So look out for the sentencing of Gregory and Travis Mcmichaels and William Bryan for murder of a human being. That's sad. It's sad that someone feels the right to take a life. I mean, honestly, I I mean, I'm no vegan or anything because, animals are lives too. But I can't tell you how delicious a piece of steak is. Sorry, cow. And I'm not the one that took it. Sorry. You taste delicious. But when you're talking about a higher being of humanity and you just took a life, why? Was he attacking you? No. I just think it's sad that someone feels they have a right to take a person's life because they were there. And what gets me the most is from the little bit that I did when I didn't follow it heavily. I'm not going through all that. Okay. But what I did hear during the trial is that when the Mcmichaels were on the stand, they admitted that he wasn't doing nothing. No crimes. He didn't attack them. He didn't try to hurt them. Ahmaud was minding his own business. He wasn't taking anything from the property that he was looking at. Nothing. He was doing nothing more than what any other person doing. That makes me think about when I was growing up in PG County in Fort Washington. When we was out there, thank God it is the wealthiest black neighborhood, at least a couple of years ago, according to records, one of the largest, the most largest affluent black neighborhoods in the nation. When we moved out there, they were still building our neighborhood. Okay. And oftentimes as children, we would play in the shells of the houses that they were building. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. We weren't taking nothing. We weren't trying to steal anything. We was just playing in there. You know? And thank God there was no one out there to say, who are you? Bang, bang, bang. Little kid. You're not supposed to be on this property. And it's just so sad that a life is gone. And you know what? Honestly, it's sad that these men face a minimum of life in prison. I kind of wonder, once they had been arrested and found out and people made a big deal about it, I wonder what made them be so honest about the fact that Ahmaud wasn't doing it. That just makes me wonder. Did you think that you would still get off? Or did you actually realize, we really did that? This man actually died because we were harassing him for being on property that didn't belong to us. I'm just saying. I know Georgia's in the Deep South. We consider Georgia the Deep South and Atlanta metropolitan area as being it's still considered Deep South, so there is, prejudices and discriminations and racism here, but it's still a shame that we're still dealing with stuff like this in 2021, going into 2022. But it's humanity. It's sad. Again, I want to just acknowledge those people that are in the Midwest and Tennessee and Kentucky who have suffered loss due to a tornado. And from what I understood, now this is just tea. Yeah, it's just tea. Okay, I see. I'm doing wrong. This should be branding. It's just tea. Okay. But the tornadoes hit at night. You went to sleep and didn't wake up. I'm just saying. But I don't want to end it on that somber note. I do want to apologize that I said I was going to upload, hopefully, well, no, I said God's willing. I guess it wasn't his will for me to upload the bedtime stories of the last chapter of Caught Up Loving a Trillin. Hopefully I'll get it done today. Yeah. Before the end of the week. And then still have to edit the interview with the author. If you want to see that interview before I upload it to YouTube, please go to IG. IG? What's IG? It's Instagram. According to AKARA. Go over there. I shared that video. It was a very great interview. And I'm going to leave you with this, which is a little higher on a better note. It is T-Mobile Tuesday. This is T-Mobile Tuesday. Am I bigging them up? Yes, I'm a T-Mobile user for years now. Almost a decade. Okay? If not a decade, come 22. Okay? T-Mobile Tuesday, there's a T-Mobile Tuesday app where you get bargains and deals on things just because T-Mobile is saying thank you for being a customer. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the world and back again. My heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. If you threw a party. Okay, anyway. Yes, I love Golden Girls. All right, they were funny as heck. But anyway, and they have deals. They give you free products. They'll tell you about, you want a T-Mobile umbrella. But, that's not the real good thing. It also gives you free burgers from Wendy's and Burger King, and you get, what else? What is it? Definitely Burger King. I used to get a burger. Look, let me tell you something about T-Mobile Tuesday. Reintroduce me to the Whopper. Ooh, child. Or they'll have discounts on travel plans if you want to travel. I can't think of the name. Travelocity, Travelodge. I think that's it. On travel, discounts on lodging at different places, discount on your gas, Shell. If you use Shell, it's usually about 10 cents. It's been 10 cents off a gallon up to 20 gallons on your gas on T-Mobile Tuesday. But you got to get it. You got to get it quick. And you have to get the Fuel Rewards app in order to get it. But let me tell you something. That 10 cents per gallon, and then if you get the Fuel Rewards app, they already give you 5 cents off per gallon just for having the app. So that's 15 cents every Tuesday. This is a regular thing. So check out the app. If you have T-Mobile, check out the app. Go check it out. You may save some money. You might find a new restaurant. You might get a discount on your holiday travel. You never know. So at any rate, you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Remember, love yourself, love your neighbors, and stay authentic. Y'all have a good one, okay? Bye.